Like, this is the type of task you never choose someone you're close to and like you're boys with, because it's just like you won't be able to stop laughing. You know what I mean? You got to choose someone that you haven't really interacted with too much, because then you can take it seriously, because it's like a professional setting. But when it's like one of your boys, it's just like, nah. You know what I mean? Like, see that tone? Like, just the way his vocals kind of flow, like very like Chris Brownie vibes, which I kind of talked about in my MV reaction anyway. I feel like Felix low-key might not take it that seriously, or maybe he won't believe it. I don't know why. Or maybe I feel like he's even going to be fully tricked, or be like, no, this is bullshit. Okay, Chan. Risen up the youngest, I see you. Nah, see you at home is crazy work, Chan.
The following reaction contains pausing. Yes, pausing. That thing reactors do when they want to speak, process, or think. If you're allergic to interruptions, commentary, or the sound of something other than the original video, please consult your doctor before watching. All complaints about pausing will be lovingly ignored, printed out, and fed to a goat. That goat will not be held responsible for any salt-induced health issues. Remember, this is a reaction, not a Netflix screening. Thank you, and enjoy the content. Unless you're already typing in the comments. In that case, get a job.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Trolltek here. So today we are here for jhope's Killing It. Wait, Killing? In quotation marks, It Girl. Official music video featuring GloRilla. So this was jhope's. I knew this was on my radar, basically. And we're only like a day or two late for it anyway. So we're going to be reacting to that today. Yeah, based on, I don't know anything of like what, like the vibe that he's going for, but based on the thumbnail, it kind of looks like a dark, gritty vibe. So I'm kind of excited for it. It looks a bit more hip hop vibes. So that's exciting. But yeah, jhope. I'm excited to get into this. I think this might be the first jhope song I've listened to in like ages. So that's exciting. So without further ado, let's just get straight into the reaction now. Okay, full screen. Let's go. Oh, let's check the subtitles on, obviously. English. Okay. So the way I'll do it, the first time I listen to it, oh, actually, sorry, I've got this new strat, which I actually found is the best way to listen to the music videos, like react to them. Like, this is the best way to do it. I think we're gonna watch the lyric video, because the reason I did that, because I did it for, I can't remember what the song was now. I think it was the X Love MV. I did that for that song, where I listened to the lyrics before I even got into the MV, because what happens is when I'm listening to the MV, watching the MV, sorry, and I'm listening to the song and the visuals at the same time, it's like I can't focus on one or the other, so it ends up being like a kind of subpar reaction. So what I found was the best way to do is listen to the song first, like the lyrics, the video, and then go to the MV and watch the MV. Then I can like actually dissect the music separately and then the music video separately. So that's what we're gonna do. So let's get into this. Okay, full screen. Let's go. Killing It Girl. Why did I read that like an accountant? It was like an old man trying to read like some hip shit, like Killing It Girl, you know? Okay, let's do this. Okay, we don't need subtitles, because it already has like captions. Let's go. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna be very hip hop. Let's get this. You are now tuned in to the one. Wait, before we get into it, I wonder who produced this track. Okay, artist jhope. Okay, we know about that. But does it say it here then? Kimbo Kim. I don't know what, this is such a gangster name. Okay. Oh, execute. Okay. So it's probably in-house, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, okay. Okay, I know pausing a million times, but like go to the disclaimer for reference. Obviously, it won't be in the Patreon video, but in the YouTube video. Go to disclaimer for reference on my pausing. Anyway, what was I saying? This is giving like very like 90s hip hop, like just like this producer tag vibe, like at the beginning. It's not really a producer tag, but you know what I mean. Like this vibe is very like 90s vibes. Okay.
You are now tuned in to the one and the only
jhope.
You're killing it, girl. You're killing it, girl.
Okay.
You killing it, girl. That is such a friends. Oh, you killing it, girl.
Oh.
Killing it, girl.
Okay.
Killing it, girl. Camera in the lamb. Oh, you killing it, girl. Oh, without a man. Oh, you killing it, girl. Runway ready, gotta get some confetti, cause we gotta celebrate like it's your birthday. Looking like a 20 from Korea to Miami. Oh, I wanna get with you in the worst way.
Okay, I like it. He's obviously his flow is good as always because like jhope has wonderful flow. I don't like the audio effect. I mean the not the audio effect, the auto tune effect that they put on this. I think it wakes it worse than it needs to be, in my opinion. But other than that, I'm vibing for sure. Let's go back. My thing is, like, I don't mind auto-tune if it's used in correct places, but in this instance, it's used in a way where it just like cheapens it just cheapens the vibe, you know what I mean? It just makes it like auto-tune is good when it accelerates the vibe and does something. I feel like the auto-tune's ruining it almost. And like this is no hate towards jhope by any means. This is just like purely, I think it was a producing choice for some. It was just not a good producing choice, in my opinion. Not that it wasn't a good producing choice, but it's not my taste in a choice that they made. But it's fine. Okay, jhope. Okay. Bro got out of the military and was just like, I'm gonna just make the fuckboy track of all fuckboy tracks. But his flow is crazy. His flow is just like crisp. Thank you, man. See here, you can still like in this section, you can still tell there's like auto-tune, but it's like not egregious in the way. Not egregious is crazy, but you know, in the way it is in this section, it's like not over the top. So I think it's fine there. But no, I'm not sure actually with that. I don't know if there is auto-tune. There could be, but it could not be as well. I'm not fully sure. But even if there is, it's fine in this verse. Girl.
Murder for hire, might go miles. Keep my foot up on their necks and my heels high. Tell you, go take it to trial. I'm dead serious, the bed chick alive. Bed is getting inspired. Bottles getting pulled up, he must be a type. The way you trying to roll up, lawyers getting high. They know I be killing it, blood on the scene. Period. He said I do this every day. Money talk, little baby. I can't hear you. There go the yellow tape. Now sit back and pay attention, and let me show you how to slay.
Okay, nah, that she went in. She went fucking hard. That was clean. Okay, it's kind of started fuckboyish, but then got out of the fuckboy you know what this song feels like? A man going through self-development and becoming not a fuckboy. That's what this song feels like. Because if you go over here, you got he's all flirty and shit, and then here he's going like, "You're killing a girl and all without a man," you know, vibes. So it went from like fuckboy to it went from like fuckboy to gay best friend vibes. Okay, not that much. That was me joking, obviously, but like. It's interesting. Okay. Girl. Okay, so I like that. It kind of at first it was on one of those songs that immediately like got like hooked me, like, but as I was listening to it and like listening through, I started like liking it more and more. Like at first I was a bit like this auto-tune section was a bit like it took me aback and I was just like, I'm not sure how I feel about that. But as it progressed, I think my brain got used to it. And I'm just like, okay, he was just trying to achieve a certain vibe with this, like a certain sound with this song. So I'm like, okay, I get it. Is it one of my, like, I really like her verse here. And I like jhope's, like the non like extra auto-tune parts like this. Like these parts, for example, like this stuff is really good. I just really don't like this section here. Well, not here. Like this part is very, I don't like this sound just because it's not bad, but it's that very, you know, just that, you know, the sound like every rapper has, just that basic, boring kind of vibe, the sound. That's what this is giving. It's like very just like, I feel like I don't see any of jhope's personality in these like auto-tune sections, in my opinion. It just sounds like any other auto-tuned rapper. That's what, in my opinion. And it's not jhope's fault, I think. I think it was a producing issue and just the style they went with here. But everything else, except for this one section, I really enjoyed personally. I know it sounds like I didn't enjoy the song. I know it sounds like I'm being really critical of it. And the only reason I'm critical of certain artists over other artists is because the artists that I really like, I get extra critical with them. Like I really like jhope, so I find myself getting extra critical with his music, just because I like him as an artist so much. So I think I've got a higher like expectation from him. So I just didn't. I'm gonna be honest. I just didn't like this section here. But everything else I think was banger. Anyway, let's get to the music video now. Okay. Let's do this. Oh. I like that. That's a mad introduction shot. Bro, just staring at the camera. Oh, that shift, that like camera change was fucking great. That was crisp. Look how like smooth it was. Wow. That cut was insane. Is he in Thailand? It looks like it in the back. Wait, is the camera like attached to his pelvis or something? Because like, how the fuck did they get that shot?
Before it gets worse, I'ma really need first aid. You killing it, girl. You killing it, girl.
I like how you just got Uncle fucking working in the background. He's like, what's this music video shit? I've gotta load the lobsters, you know, like I don't know. Whoa, okay, Joe. I'm trying to maintain my dignity right now after the I'm not gonna speak anymore. After that, yeah, okay. I'm just not gonna be thirsty.
Murder for hire, might glow miles. Keep my foot up on they necks and my heels high. Might take a man and tell you, go take it to trial. I'm dead serious, the bad chick alive. Better get inspired. Bottles getting pulled up, he must be a tap. The way you trying to roll up, lawyers getting high. They know I be killing it.
Oh, okay, J-Hope.
He say I be killing it. I said I do this dead day. Money talk, little baby. I can't hear you. What you say?
Is that just a random cat?
Pay attention and let me show you how to slay.
Oh, that was cool. How like it became like light after all that. There's definitely a transition happening from like prior to her verse, after her verse, like in the story of the MV, like of the song, sorry. Bro went wild. That's probably so uncomfortable on his skin. You wearing a leather jacket without a t-shirt, like a shirt or something underneath, is so uncomfortable. If anyone's ever done that, like, and dancing in that, fucking. Oh, that was clean. That transition. The transitions are fire. Okay, J-Hope. Bro was looking down at her like he was gonna eat her. I'm guaranteeing like half the people watching these are bloody waterfalls. I will not elaborate. Oh, that was insane. I don't know if that was on purpose, but the way the cat came in, it kind of looked like, I don't know, it looked like, you know, when there's like someone dies in a show or something and the blood slowly seeps out of their body. The cat looked like it was blood seeping onto the floor, but then you realize it's a cat. I don't know if that was on purpose or my brain was just playing tricks on me. I'm going to rethink that. Oh no, it was just the cat just walked onto the thing. I was just looking at it and my brain just was, yeah, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that was fire. That was fire. So that was Killin It Girl by J-Hope featuring, was it GloRilla? Honestly, I might check her music out on my own because I really liked her verse. It was like bang, it was just like punchy. Flow was crazy. Really liked it. But yeah, that was my reaction to J-Hope's new track. I think it was a good like return. I'm not sure if he the thing is, I'm not sure if he shot this prior to his return or after, because it can't, well, actually he's been back for a while, right? It's been like 6 months, I want to say. He's been back for a while, so he's had time to shoot this. So it could be after. But I'm not sure. Anyway, this was banger regardless. This was definitely a cool, like, perfect, like, return to J-Hope being back, basically. Or just, yeah. Well, he's been back for a while, but I'm late on the bandwagon of... I'm not sure if... I don't even think this is the first song that he's dropped since he's returned. I'm just been really behind with BTS stuff. But yeah, that was my reaction. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.
일단 이걸 깨야 돼 우리.
Like, this is the type of task you never choose someone you're close to and like you're boys with, because it's just like you won't be able to stop laughing. You know what I mean? You got to choose someone that you haven't really interacted with too much, because then you can take it seriously, because it's like a professional setting. But when it's like one of your boys, it's just like, nah. You know what I mean? Like, see that tone? Like, just the way his vocals kind of flow, like very like Chris Brownie vibes, which I kind of talked about in my MV reaction anyway. I feel like Felix low-key might not take it that seriously, or maybe he won't believe it. I don't know why. Or maybe I feel like he's either going to be fully tricked or be like, no, this is bullshit. Okay, Chan. Risen up the youngest, I see you. Nah, see you at home is crazy work, Chan.